Dean's List, hosted by Dean Kitaboski, produced by Davis Piper. We're about to talk to some really interesting people. Get ready. Don't laugh, all right?
Sorry,
Don't laugh at my theme song.
I tried so hard.
You guys were the ones begging to come on this podcast for ages. Yeah.
You're the one who's interviewing 70-year-old men for this, okay?
He was a great interviewer.
Who write interesting books.
Harris was great.
Who opens books with sex scenes?
Harris, yeah, it was great. Oh, good, your microphone's not on, so no one heard that. Harris was fantastic. He had a lot of really good stories that I had a good time. I had a really good time.
Is Leena's microphone on?
Leena's microphone is not on.
Still?
No. Yeah.
I'm struggling.
Now it's on.
Oh my god.
There we go.
There it is. Anyway, Leena Gerster, Mariana McCosker, two people that have been begging to be a part of Dean's List since day one.
I will admit, there were some begging in there.
Mm-hmm.
Just a tinge.
You mean just a tinge?
Just a little bit.
A wee bit.
Want me to pull out the receipts?
It was her. All
Pull out the
her.
receipts.
Yeah, but then you agreed.
Yeah, but then I said I would respect his
You know,
decision.
the reason I, invited you to come here is so that I'd have a better shot with Chris coming on here.
Oh my god.
Do you guys want to come on here to talk about the gym?
Yeah.
He'll do it.
Yeah.
Oh, he absolutely will.
He has to wear his
Doesn't he go to like
flamingo
a
shirt,
24-hour gym?
He does. He's at the gym right now.
Does he?
Yes, he is.
Does he ever go to the gym at midnight?
He goes at like 2 a.m. sometimes.
Ooh.
Fun.
I'm excited for that next year. My gym closes at 8:30 because we are the YMCA.
Is it at like the same gym?
Yeah, it is.
What?
Our gym. Next year.
Yeah.
You guys are going to the same
Oh, we're
college?
going to the same gym. Yeah.
Yeah, we actually are.
Unless you end up on the other
Unless
one.
you end up on the other one.
Okay.
Don't
well,
put that on Lena's universe. She's very self-conscious about it.
You're gonna end up
I
on.
don't feel like self-conscious is the right word.
I don't either, but you
You're
know
gonna
what I'm
end up
trying to
on
say.
Newton campus.
I am not going to end up on Newton campus.
You probably will.
Everyone watching this right now.
No one's watching this right now.
I did text my mom
All
to
the
watch
views
it
come
right
afterwards.
now.
All the views come afterwards.
I don't want to live on Newton. You can hate me
Why
if you
not?
want.
Why not?
Okay,
What's wrong with being in your own separate community?
I don't want to take a bus.
That's
I
it.
am anti-public transportation.
Aren't you like environmentally conscious? That is the worst thing you could say.
No, I'm not.
Do you want to be on Newton?
He used to want to be.
I did used to be. I don't know anymore. I think that it'd be sick. It'd be pretty cool to end up in like literally just a freshman community.
There's pros and cons to both campuses.
The cons being way more numerous on Newton.
Yes.
There's like a lot of, although the rooms I've heard are way better on Newton.
You also have your own dining hall, so when you go to the dining hall, you know you're sitting with other freshmen who also have no friends.
Which I don't care about that, is my thing.
All right, fine. I know you can make friends wherever you go, but some of us aren't as talented as you.
Well,
Some of us.
Wow.
God
Hate
damn.
crimes on the Dean's List podcast. That's unacceptable. No, I mean, what's the worst that happens if you go up to a sophomore instead of a freshman? Who cares?
My Pulse class is all sophomores. You never
Oh my god,
responded to
she
my
good.
text
has
about
not
it.
stopped talking about that.
I mentioned it
Oh,
to you
wait. So
once.
talk about Pulse. Talk about Pulse, because I don't really understand it.
All right, so Pulse is kind of like your perspectives class, except...
I'm not taking perspectives, but okay.
Oh, you dropped it?
Oh, I was never taking it.
Oh, I thought you were taking it. My apologies. So Pulse is basically this class at BC where we have a lot of core requirements because we're a Jesuit school and we want a well-rounded education.
Jesus.
Quite literally. Continue.
And so we have
Marshall.
theology. So we have theology requirements and philosophy requirements. And so this Pulse class, which I honestly don't remember what it stands for, something about service. I think the S.
Oh,
is
it's not like a
service.
heart pulse, like pulse. That's what I thought originally.
Okay.
It's not med school, but
There is a nursing school, but no. And so this class fulfills. Are you taking your pulse right now?
I think I'm dead. I can't find it.
Wrong wrist. Anyways, so this course fulfills requirements, and basically what you do is your class is taught by two separate professors, so one for the theology part and one for the philosophy part, and then twice a week you go into the city of Boston and you do service that's related to the content of the course that you're taking, but you don't find out the content of the course that you're taking until you really get to school. So I don't really know what the class is going to be
it's
about.
a gamble. That's it? Really?
Slightly, because there's
Surprised
Pulse.
Dean's not taking the gamble.
Dean
I
loves to
love
gamble.
No, I don't
Gamble?
gamble. I like to win.
He likes to gamble.
It's not gambling if you know you're going to win, Leena.
Sounds like my brother, dude.
Your brother and I should meet.
I think that'd be chaos.
I think Jack would love Dean.
Absolutely.
You know, that sounds actually, in freshman year, I took a different class, or no, it wasn't freshman year, it was like 8th grade. I took a different class. It was called Humanities. It was the same thing. It was literally, they just combined English and social studies. And it was 2 different classes, 2 different teachers, but just all at the same room at the same time.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I liked the class. I just didn't like the teacher that much, you know? But it was interesting. They like combined stuff and tried to make it as real world applicable as possible, and didn't really work, but it's okay because in the end I'm a god at humanities now.
Really?
That's yeah. Anyway, so like what kind of community service do you do at Pulse?
So basically there's 90 plus whatchamacallits, organizations that BC has connections with, and they choose one based off of like what the content course is. So once again, I don't know what I'll be doing for service, but the way my schedule is configured, I'll go in to Boston Mondays and Wednesday afternoons, and I'll do service there.
Twice a week?
Yeah, twice a week. So that's why a lot of sophomores take it, because they want to like get into the swing of things actually on campus their freshman year, and then they spend their sophomore year doing Pulse.
So why are you doing it freshman
Yeah, why are you
year?
doing it freshman year?
They
I'm sure
didn't-
there was a very eloquent thought process behind this, right, Leena?
Always.
Overthinker.
So are you. So first
This
of
is
all,
a safe space.
I don't I don't really know if they made it entirely clear that it was mostly sophomores. They said sophomores
No, they
took
made it pretty
it.
clear. Yeah.
No, they said
No.
sophomores took it.
Nah, they were like, only sophomores do this, yeah.
You know what?
Anyway, keep going. Sorry.
Yeah, what about this eloquent thought process I had?
Okay, keep going.
I love service. I did a bunch of it in high school, and I wanted to have an easy way to keep doing it without having to join a club, because there's other clubs that I want to join. And so that was kind of why I chose to take the class. So, we'll see how it turns out.
Okay. Is there a Pulse where you're going?
There
No,
is
they're
not.
dead. They're dead. They're dead in American, actually.
We are.
What do they have? I mean, you're in DC, so you must have some interesting things, right?
Well, there's a lot of, if you want to be an intern on Capitol Hill, you could be a hill turn.
Ooh,
That's what they're called.
a hill turn.
Derogatorily.
That,
Oh, okay.
That is.
Everyone
I don't
makes-
like that.
Everyone makes fun of the hill turns.
Okay.
Cute.
That's, that's all we got.
Have you looked into any programs you want to do?
Yeah. Okay, originally I was going to do like a 3-and-3 program with Columbia to go, not the country, the school, to get
No. That would be pronounced Colombia.
Columbia to get a
Ask John.
double major from biomedical engineering. But then
And what?
biomedical engineering and I don't know, I would probably do biology. You could do like another science. But then I realized like I don't want to pay Columbia's tuition.
Columbia's expensive.
Solid.
It's expensive as heck, man.
As heck. You can say hell. It's okay.
Oh, I can say hell.
That's allowed. That's
H-E
allowed.
double hockey
I told
stick.
you, safe space. Demon isn't real here. Okay. I mean, what would they make you pay if you're only taking one class with them, right?
No, I would go 3 years at Columbia.
Oh, that's cool.
You do 3 years in American, and then you go do 3 years at Columbia.
Oh, that's intense.
And so you get 2 degrees.
That's really intense. 2 bachelor's degrees or what?
2 bachelor's degrees. And then I can like have a spot in the Columbian Engineering School, which is what I
Oh,
wanted to
okay,
do.
okay.
It's like
Is
the 5-year programs at BC, except
Yeah.
with that you get a master's degree, not 2 bachelors.
Right, I was gonna say, how helpful is 2 bachelors versus a master's?
Not that helpful. The only like enticing thing about it is you're automatically in Columbia's engineering school.
Which is pretty. Is that a good place
Pretty
to
good.
be?
I mean, it's
It's
Columbia,
an Ivy
so.
League
Yeah, but there are plenty of Ivy Leagues that don't have good programs for everything.
There are plenty of Ivy Leagues that aren't as good as other schools anyway. So
at John.
at John, at John
Russell.
At John. I mean, that sounds like a long time
Yeah,
to
I'm not
commit
doing
yourself
it.
to one thing, right?
Very true.
So are you just still doing 3 years in American, or are you just doing the 4
I'm
years?
doing the 4
You're doing
years.
4 years. Okay. I don't know if there's like another program. So what clubs are you guys interested in then? Because you know me, I'm going to do the game statistics and probability
Game
club.
Statistics and Probability Club.
Beyond that, I haven't really thought about it.
Yeah. I mean, I want to do club field hockey at BC, but also like we're a Division 1 team in general, so the club team is actually good. So who knows if I'll actually end up doing it or not, because I think I'd actually have to practice, and I haven't played since the fall, so interesting. I want to join some version of the AAPI club that they have there, obviously because I ran that here at King, so I want to continue with that. Those are kind of my top.
We're not sponsored by King, actually, so
We're-
I figured, yeah. So you don't need to shout them out or anything.
All right.
I ran that at my previous high school.
At my
At
previous,
my previous high school.
Yeah, these are my friends from high school, actually.
Yeah.
guys.
That's just cool. What about you? What are you doing? What are you
I'm
doing?
gonna do
Let's
club
play.
softball,
Mm.
and as of now, that's all I know.
You played a lot of softball.
And I'm
when
playing
you were in high
tonight.
school, right?
You're
You're
playing
playing- do you do
softball
summer league?
tonight?
I am playing with grown women.
For why?
That's why I have to leave at 4.
Wait, why?
Because my high school coach, she said, "You want to play?" And I'm like, "Why not?"
She had a point, actually. I really wanted to join the men's softball league.
Dude, yeah,
Yeah. I'm
I'd
not even
support that.
kidding.
Can it be like
There's-
co-ed? We could do it together.
Yeah. No, I'm not even kidding. There's literally there's no harder thing in sports to do than hit a baseball. That's a fact.
Oh,
Like,
it
quite
is?
literally, it's
Yes,
there's
you
no
go up
harder
to the plate
thing.
and you're statistically gonna strike out. You are betted against at the plate.
Yeah. If you
like even the professionals?
even the
Even more
professionals.
the professionals.
I mean, one of the like a good batting average in baseball is like what .35 or something like that.
0.35.
Yeah. It's
That's like Hall of Fame. You'll get in the Hall of Fame with
yeah,
a 0.35.
legitimately. So imagine a normal person going up to home plate trying to hit a
I
baseball.
wouldn't hit a single damn thing.
I mean, what else? Like I think that's like way harder than everything else you can do in sport. Like catching a football is like child's play compared to hitting a baseball.
Yes.
Yeah. So I don't know if softball is any different. Is softball harder to hit or easier to hit?
I mean, at the high school level, I would say it's easier, but like as you go up, like you're facing pitchers who are pitching 60, but it's closer than where a baseball is coming from. Like our
Okay.
mound's closer, so it's less reaction time.
And it's also a bigger ball.
And it's way heavier.
It's heavier, so it's
It's
harder to
just
hit
gonna
farther.
hurt more.
You can make contact easier, but you can't hit as far.
I mean, think about it in golf. Sometimes you get like the recoil. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, it
It's
hurts.
like that, but like way
Yeah.
more, right?
It hurts.
It's
Sometimes.
that except the ball
And
15
does
times the
does
size.
it go all the
Yeah.
way up your arms too?
So if it's cold out and you hit it in the right spot, you'll feel it for like
Ooh.
20 minutes. I'm like,
Ooh. Yeah.
Everywhere.
That doesn't sound nice.
What was that?
She's got a yawn. She's got a yawn. And then the rest of us are going to start yawning.
Are you gonna play golf?
At
You
school?
gonna keep going?
No, I don't think so.
Mm.
why not?
You're not gonna Happy Gilmore it?
No, I'm not going to Happy Gilmore. I
Oh,
also
that's
think,
heartbreaking.
like, there are enough finance bros around here who play golf. I can't even imagine going to school with 500 million of you.
It's not that many. Kids
Said
at our school, is there?
derogatorily.
It's not that many. Yeah, that was
No,
rude.
there's not. It's like 9,600
That was rude.
undergrad, but
Mhm.
but I don't know. I also just don't think I'm that good. Not good enough.
I mean, you taught John and I how to play golf.
I wouldn't go
Did
that
they
far.
listen?
They did. I mean, John did. Dean did a little bit.
I learned that you're not supposed to lift your right foot, or
No.
your left foot.
No,
when
no,
you're
no.
Your
swinging.
left foot, no. I
No.
heard you went golfing last week.
I did.
What did you
yeah.
shoot? What was it, 18 or 9?
We did 18.
What did you shoot?
I don't remember.
I know John made par on a
Um,
hole.
John did make par in a hole. John
Did you make par on a hole?
No.
So,
No.
where'd you play? Ennis?
No, we played here. Sterling.
Telling.
What's
Sterling.
What's Sterling's par?
It's 72.
No
right?
idea.
Oh, 72?
Yeah, 72.
So you shot like what, 120?
Yeah, like 300.
Yeah.
300.
No, I think I was like 20 over par. I think John and I were both like 20 over par or something.
Amazing. They played with like a 7-year-old man named Greg.
Aww.
Greg was dope. Greg and Andrew. He played with a guy named Andrew. He left halfway through.
Andrew.
Andrew, I know. Greg was so cool.
Apparently, Greg told them that they were improving.
No, he did, and he was trying to like give us a little rundown. So he was teaching us some of the use of physics in sports.
Oh God.
No, it was helpful.
I know John just
Um,
ate that up.
Yeah, John said.
Oh
nom,
yeah,
Nom, nom, nom.
John gave him the wrong formula actually. Yeah, I know.
What the heck?
John, you're going to Harvard.
I don't even remember what the
Figure it
formula
out.
we were trying to do was. I think it was distance formula, just like
Oh, I
mass times
see.
velocity or something like that.
My physics days are done.
It is, yeah, D
Ah.
equals mv. So it was mass times velocity, and he was basically telling us the looser you hold the club, the less it weighs, like in use of this equation.
Yes.
So
Mhm.
you can substitute, hitting lighter for holding it lighter, and that would help you get like a more
Mm.
smooth swing when you're trying to chip it and stuff
I
like
see.
that. Like when you're really close to the hole or when you're up on a hill or something, just loosen up a little bit, and that'll, it does the
Talking
same
to
thing.
golfers.
Yeah, golfers. Yeah,
golfers.
all in. I mean, you are the captain. Of the
I am the
girls'
captain
golf team.
of the girls' golf team.
And I'm the
Was.
No, I am the
haven't
captain
I haven't
and-
been reinstated, so
I was the captain of the girls' JV golf team.
it doesn't
Yep.
exist. it was Dean for 3 days.
Dean John showed up for one of the days.
Nicole Rower was there.
Yep. I don't know Why? Well, we got ice cream, and then you called, and you're like, "Yo, you can come play golf." And I was like, "All right, let's go play golf."
All right, let's go play golf.
So we went and play golf, but then we just putted.
Yeah, sorry.
I suck at putting.
I'm actually really good at putting.
It's one of the hardest parts of the game.
I can read a green, amazing. Like I could tell you exactly where it's gonna break, but I just like it doesn't translate.
Do it.
Putt-putt's really good to help you practice. I'm not even kidding.
I love mini golf.
I love mini golf.
There's no mini golf near us. Can
There's
we just...
one in
There's
Norwalk.
one in Norwalk.
Where?
Calf Pasture Beach.
Calf Pasture. There's one. You're far from Bethel, so I'm not even gonna say that. There's one in Bethel. There's one.
Dude, I'd make a trip for mini golf.
I love mini golf. You don't understand how much I love mini golf.
So do I.
Mhm.
Why
There's
do I?
this place near where my grandparents live in Massachusetts. It's called Kimball's Farm, and it's like a farm that they turned into like a miniature amusement park. And they have the best ice cream, and they have little bumper boats, and there's
Bumper
a whole
boats.
yeah
How does
in
that
the
work?
water.
You've never seen bumper boats?
You've never seen bumper boats?
No, I've never seen bumper boats.
Let me show you some bumper.
Can we
boats.
talk about Marvel? Can we stop with this putt talk, guys?
But this is important. 1 second.
You need to see a
All right,
bumper
after
boat.
the bumper boats.
Bumper
I'll
boats.
take you to Kimball when we go to school.
That sounds fun. Is that in Boston? Or
They're-
Massachusetts?
They're like this.
Bumper boats. Ooh. Dude, that looks awesome. That
They're
looks like a
so
lot
fun.
of fun.
Put Dean and John. Dean in one, John in the other. The two of
Is
them.
this just in a pool? They're just in a pool.
No, theirs is like in like a little pond, and then they
Cool.
have a mini golf course.
Oh, let me show the camera. Let me show this one.
Show the camera the bumper boats.
Bumper boats. That looks cool. So it's just like bumper cars, same exact thing.
Yeah, except
Okay.
they're harder to drive actually.
I'm not surprised. You're on water, less of a reaction time.
I feel like there should be an age limit because
They should.
there are some children in those boats that don't know how to drive.
Oh well, that's how it is in bumper cars too. Oh well.
Welcome to the real world.
Welcome
I
to the real
know,
world.
But I feel like
Ladies.
There's dumbasses in cars all over the place.
everywhere,
too, so
especially in
it's-
Massachusetts.
Massholes. You heard that?
Massholes.
Massholes.
Lena and I are massholes.
Are you?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you are.
Yes,
yeah,
we
you
are.
Yep. What do you want to talk about, Mariana?
I want to talk about Marvel. I want to take my quiz, actually.
What do you want to talk about,
I'm
Mark?
really excited to
I
take this
do want to
quiz.
take my quiz.
You both saw Thor, right?
We did
We
both
did.
see Thor. We
How'd you
saw
like it?
Thor together last week.
It was
Okay.
We
it was a
debriefed
Taika Waititi
afterwards.
film.
Yes.
It was not a Marvel film. It was more of a Taika film than anything.
But most of his stuff is Marvel, right?
No, this is only his second Marvel film. He's only done the past 2 Thor movies.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like he's been here forever.
No, they only hired him to revive Thor because the first 2 Thor movies were so horrendous.
Well,
The
other
first one
than-
wasn't
Okay,
terrible.
fine, but Dark World
It
was
was horrible.
You know this movie got the worst reviews of the Thor movies, right?
okay. Yes, but that's
How?
also from critics.
Yeah,
Right.
F the critics.
But the critics are the same ones that gave Ragnarok a 93.
Yeah,
'Cause
because
it-
Ragnarok deserves a 93. Ragnarok
You'd have
deserves
to
a
be
100.
stupid to see Ragnarok and think it deserves
bad.
less than a 93.
I mean, it's a good movie. I didn't like it.
Pardon me?
We
It's
will
fine.
take over your podcast.
You can
Get
it's
out.
It's an opinion. Here we respect people's opinions.
okay,
I don't respect that one.
Oh, I just want to hear why. What were your thoughts?
Yeah.
It was just I don't know. There was just something about the film that wasn't very like eye catching to me. I thought it was good. It was
Eye-catching.
entertaining.
It was all bright colors.
But it was just like not something I wanted to watch a second time. You know.
Was it the plot? Was it the character development?
All of that was good, by the way.
I don't even know. I couldn't even tell you. It's just one of those things. I'm not even kidding. It's just
Did you
one of
see
those
the
things.
Thor movie? The new one?
The new one, yeah.
He's
Yeah.
seen it 3 times.
That
Remember?
was great. I've seen it twice, but twice.
What did you think of it?
What were your thoughts?
I thought it was good.
Better than Ragnarok?
I thought it was better than Ragnarok. I
Oh.
mean, there wasn't as much of a, like continuous plot
Yes.
in my mind.
No, we talked about that.
There was no build up. It was just kind of like go,
Yeah.
go.
Yes.
There was no,
Um,
like,
I also didn't love the way they started it.
how they started
I
with...
thought they started it pretty well. They
I know-
needed to start it with
Yes. Okay.
that. Like who the hell is Gore?
Christian Bale looking like a zombie. That's
he
who he
was
is.
good in this movie.
didn't
No,
like that they
he did
started with
really
Gore?
good. I just felt like he should have been introduced in some other movie. Like,
Gore?
I don't even remember what the post-credit scenes were for Ragnarok.
Ragnarok post
Couldn't tell you.
Exactly.
Couldn't tell you. I mean, I only saw the movie once, so that's probably why.
I've seen it.
But I will
So
forever
many
remember what
times.
the post-credit scenes are in this movie.
Dude,
Disclaimer, spoiler alert.
spoiler alert.
Okay, hit him.
Who is it? What's his
Roy
name?
Kent.
Roy Kent.
Roy
Kent.
Kent.
What character
He's
did he
here.
play?
He's there. He's everywhere. Roy Kent.
He was Zeus's son?
He was
He's
Zeus' son.
Hercules.
He's
He's
Hercules.
Hercules.
Dude, I
So
forgot
he's
who
one of
Zeus's son was.
he's one of Zeus' bajillion sons. From
Zeus
when
is a
Zeus
slut.
cheated.
He
Yeah,
is
Zeus
Can I
is
say
a
that?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of slut shaming, but it's okay. Yeah.
slut. No.
No, he's described in mythology as a slut, so it's okay.
He literally is. He cheats on Hera like every other day. So.
Yeah, he's not a good guy. But Hercules is supposed to be a good guy.
I
Wait,
mean,
I
like,
thought
not
Thor
really. He like
killed
murdered
Zeus.
his whole family.
In mythology?
Yeah.
What did he do? Talking about?
No
Murdered
knowledge
his
of
whole
Greek
family.
mythology.
There's no way that's true.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that's not true.
Okay, you're saying Greek mythology.
That's why he had to
true.
do. That's why he
No,
had
I'm
to
saying
do.
she's wrong about it.
No. Excuse me. Have you met me? I read every Percy Jackson book.
Me too.
That is
Back in
fake
the day.
Greek
Back in the day.
mythology.
It is not fake Greek mythology.
Fake.
Leave me
There's a
alone.
lot of fake stuff in it.
Fake.
You're fake.
Fake.
Wow.
So no. He murdered his whole family, and that's why he had to do those 12 impossible tasks that weren't impossible because he's Hercules.
I know nothing of Greek mythology.
There were 12 impossible tasks. I didn't think it was because he killed his family. I thought it was because
Yeah.
he stumbled across
Can we get a
the
fact
king.
check, Davis?
Oh, thank God.
I'm
I don't remember.
97%.
All I know is
Okay,
that
2
he's the
seconds ago you
great
were 100% sure.
Hercules.
You're getting a little nervous.
97%. Oh, so this is Wikipedia. Anyone can go on Wikipedia.
In mythology, he's the great Hercules. You know, like the slayer of gods and all that stuff. So,
Gods did he murder?
well, like or beast, I should say beast. Slayer of beasts. He killed like.
You know who's a beast?
This man right here.
You guys flatter me. Just wait for Davis to give the answer.
I know. I'm just waiting.
Yes. But in Marvel too, he's supposed to be a good guy.
He is.
That
I
one's
didn't know
right.
that.
No, he is.
He's on the Avengers, yeah.
Wait, what?
Oh, in the comics?
Yeah.
But I think he's like going in there to kill Thor, by
In
the
the
way.
comics, does he try to kill Thor?
They have their differences, but they're both on the Avengers at the end of the day.
Because he's Zeus hired him. Zeus asked
Zeus
him for,
hired him.
for help
This is a
because
hired
he's trying to kill Thor because Thor tried to kill Zeus.
Hercules is actually an assassin.
Literally.
Mhm.
Can we
Assassin's
talk
Creed,
about a very
Marvel style.
pressing issue that may cause tables to be flipped?
Oh no.
Steve's ending.
What about Steve's ending? No, we're waiting for Hercules. Give it a second. One sec.
It's not telling me whether he killed his family or not.
Is that what you Googled, or did you just Google Hercules?
No, I'm looking at Wikipedia.
Did Hercules
Kill his family.
That's literally the first thing that comes up.
Wait, does that mean he killed
Okay.
Zeus?
Hercules waged a victorious war against the kingdom of Orchomenus in Boeotia and married his first wife, Megara, daughter of Creon, king of Thebes. But he then killed their children in a fit of madness sent by Hera, and consequently was obliged to become the servant of Eurystheus.
So there's the answer to our thing though. He's not a bad guy because Hera made him kill his family.
I mean,
Who's
Hera's-
Hera?
Hera's
Zeus's wife.
she's one of the big six
How
gods.
many wives does Zeus
Wives?
have?
He
He
has-
only
he
has
has one
one. He just
wife.
has affairs.
wife.
All the
Oh, he's an adulterer. Mm.
Yes, he is. an
They're all
adulterer.
adulterers.
most Greek like mythology stories is just him cheating on his wife.
Yeah,
And then
Else?
turning mortal
And
ladies
then-
into cows and then having sex with the cows.
it's him
Why do we
screwing
like
over
Zeus?
mortals.
Can we
mostly.
talk about
We
that?
don't like Zeus.
We don't like Zeus in Greek mythology.
Zeus is like a bad guy.
I like Poseidon personally.
Poseidon's cool. Hades is cool.
Hades is also cool.
Hades is cool. Hades is
He
cool.
gets hate.
Hades seems like a good guy.
He seems like a great guy.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, oh, he kidnapped. Everybody's like, oh,
He's like the
kid-
god of the underworld.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
I'd get lunch with him.
He's a good guy.
I would hang out with him. He
Yeah.
didn't actually
Have
kidnap
you seen
Persephone.
Percy? No, he didn't.
No, he
He
didn't.
didn't.
She agreed to it.
Guys, I know nothing of Greek mythology. I did not watch nor read any of.
Okay, well,
Percy
watching
Jackson.
Percy Jackson would not have done anything for you.
You know those books where they try to take the perspective of the bad guy and see what
Yes.
happens? Like like
What?
the Three Little Pigs. They took the perspective.
Oh
of the
yes.
bad
guy.
Oh
guy.
my god, I hate when teachers in high school made us read
Actually,
that.
it's on my eye.
Whose
Is the
side were
sty
you
back?
on?
Is the sty back?
What?
He has a sty.
Oh yeah, I have a sty in my eye.
Is that why your pupils are so big?
Yeah,
No, because he's in love with me.
that's right.
Dude, your pupils are big too. Oh, y'all are in love.
I can't see anything, Mariana. How can I be in love? Yeah, but like those books, like the Big Bad Wolf book, and then there was another one that took the perspective of Hades, and it was him defending himself. He's just like, Persephone just kind of like walked down here one day, and I was chill with it.
And then she was like, "Let me stay for 4 months a year."
And she was like, I kind of
"Okay."
like this.
I kind of like being emo.
And then, yeah, that was how Hades and Persephone got together.
And now everybody writes books about him.
Good books at that.
No, the story was that he kidnapped her.
Yeah, that's the real story.
Yes, the real
That's
story is that he forced her to eat
None
pomegranate
of this is
seeds.
real.
You don't know that?
You're offending a lot of Greek people right now.
My boyfriend's Greek.
No. How many people actually believe in those stories, though? Is it like still a thing? I know back in
wanna
the
know that.
day. Back in the day.
That's a good question.
When the Greek Empire was a thing, and like
I
there was
mean-
Sparta and Athens on the big cities, it was definitely a thing.
I
Is it a
mean,
thing now?
I don't really think anyone in Athens, Greece, is going up to the Pantheon and being like, Athena, please, my lovely lady, save my
Yeah.
life.
I mean, I
do think
I could look
so.
like the biggest douchebag right now for saying that, but I'm genuinely
Look,
curious.
dude.
I am curious. I don't think it would.
Thank you.
I don't think it would be Google search away, but it'd be interesting to know.
Yeah. Right. I don't know. You know. Okay. You want to talk about what? What are you gonna talk about?
I want to talk about Steve's
I'm
ending.
sure you do. Why? What about it?
I hear Leena and I are avid haters because we're smart. Dean
I got some in my eye. Dean has
is
some in his
not a
eye.
hater
Sure,
of this
sure. Do we have
ending.
to pour some water in your eye?
Dean,
Cleanse you?
Please,
it's
please.
not gonna work. No.
We're gonna rebaptize you.
Rebaptize?
Yeah, do it. I heard you get double the love from God if you get baptized. So why don't you like the ending?
He would never have left Bucky.
Yeah, you would.
What accent did you just put on there?
I don't know. Why would he have left his whole... I mean, you got to look at Captain America 1, Captain America 2, 3.
We can put the names on there. They have names, man. Look, in Captain America, the first Avenger, they are so bromancy. Like, you know, they are in love. Secretly, they're in love.
Right.
Historians will say they're roommates.
Yeah, exactly. Historians will say they're best friends.
Continue.
And, you know, Bucky's like, you know, it's okay. Like, I know your mom died. You can come sleep with me.
That's what happened?
Okay,
His mom's name is Sarah, okay? And no, Bucky's like, oh, like, your parents are dead. You're all sad and you get beat up every day. You can come stay with me. And Steve's like, no, I can take care of myself. I put newspaper in my shoes.
He cannot take care of himself.
He's
I'm
a
gonna be perfectly
miserable-
honest. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't remember this part of the story at all.
It's like the beginning of the movie, dude.
That's probably why.
Okay, and then Bucky signs up to go to war. And then Steve's like, oh, God, I gotta follow my boyfriend because he's the love of my life.
He's follow his best friend, who's been there since day one.
His boyfriend.
Boyfriend.
His
Okay.
boyfriend.
Okay.
Okay, and he gets all serumed
Okay.
up, and then Peggy's there, and he's like, oh, well, heck, I gotta pretend to be straight, because, you know, it's World War II, and I'm gonna get murdered if I'm gay.
Oh, I was just gonna make a really bad joke.
This.
I'm gonna bite my tongue. But then he
Okay.
gets the serum, which makes him more gay because obviously it amplifies everything.
And so then Bucky's like, God damn.
So does that change the percentage of the amount of gay in him?
100%. I agree. What do you think?
No, I didn't. That wasn't a proposal.
You know, I don't really know.
I think it did.
Amplified
Amplified everything. Which camera's on? Everything.
everything. Both cameras are on you.
All three of them. So
There's the phone there, too.
I don't know.
Look. So fast forward to when Steve has his ending in Endgame.
So if he's in love with Bucky,
Yep.
why would he leave Bucky on his own?
Exactly.
That's what we're saying.
So
Chris Evans wanted to get out of Marvel because he wanted to do real acting. I love Chris Evans, but he wanted to do real acting. So they
Okay.
gave him a shitty
out.
script. And all of Endgame was a shitty script.
So what I'm hearing right now is
I
that you
agree.
just think you're better than the directors.
Yes.
The Russo brothers? Yeah.
The Russo brother. You think you're better. So they had this ending in mind, knowing it's what Steve would most likely have done.
You know what? Stan Lee was dead. If Stan Lee was alive when this movie happened, never would have happened.
So
Guaranteed.
Stan Lee
Retweet.
died just after filming ended. So he actually was alive for this.
Lies.
I was there when he died, and it was not them.
And on his deathbed, he said, "Don't do this to Steve."
Literally.
Okay. All right. Yeah. You totally sold me. So.
No. Okay. Seriously, my only thing with it is it doesn't make sense why he would go all the way back in time and erase his entire life, because we actually don't, they never said whether or not he keeps his memories from his original life before he goes back in time. So theoretically, he goes back in time. He doesn't remember any of this stuff, any of these people,
No.
for a girl that he kissed one time.
Davis, you hearing
And
this?
made out with her niece.
Yeah.
Well, remember, we learned, if you guys saw Endgame, that's not how time travel works in this universe. So.
It's a different universe, yeah. But in said new universe, does he have the memories from...
Yes. Yes, he keeps all his memories. They
Then
said
why
that.
did he go save Bucky?
What are
He
you
let
talking
Bucky
about?
be
The Winter Soldier.
tortured on to become the Winter Soldier.
We don't know anything about this new universe.
That's what they're talking about, because if he does that, then it changes everything. And so he
changes everything in that universe. It doesn't change anything about his old universe.
I don't know. Still,
Quantum
my only
physics,
thing,
man.
he kissed her once. Like,
And kissed her
that's
niece.
some real simp energy.
You know they dated for 2 years, right?
They
Who?
kissed
Throughout the entirety of World War
once.
II.
No, they weren't
Yes, they
dating.
did.
They were not
She was banging
together.
other people.
Yeah, I'm sorry. She
Y-
literally banged
evidence,
Tony
please.
Stark's dad.
Evidence.
Have
What's
you
the,
not seen Agent Carter?
Davis, what's the term they use in court?
Objection?
No, not objection. Not objection.
The word for lies?
No, it's when it's someone's hearsay.
Have you not seen Agent Carter?
Thank you, Davis.
Have you not seen Agent Carter?
No, I've seen Agent Carter.
She banged.
She literally was banging
Howard Stark.
a lot of men. And then she
When does
dumped
Agent Carter
Steve
take place?
after he's dead.
Yeah.
After Steve dies.
Are you guys serious right now? Hearsay. Yeah. Okay, so she moved on. Like, that's how it works.
I don't know, man.
All right, you two.
Can I take my quiz?
This is a totally Yeah, take the quiz. Pull up the quiz.
Yeah,
This is
yeah,
a
yeah.
totally boundless accusation. First off,
Accusation? I don't know who I'm accusing.
you're accusing her of cheating on him,
No,
of
I
not
never
being a
said
loyal lady.
Okay, well, they were never together.
They
All right, you
were
two need
together.
to
Isn't
stop
that the
fighting like a
point?
married couple.
All right, so, hello.
Davis,
Everyone
show
here,
this to the camera.
have- which Marvel character are you?
They wanted to
internally?
take a quiz.
We very much did.
A BuzzFeed quiz. What's it called?
Which Marvel character are you internally and externally? Because we can't all 100% be Groot.
Well, shouldn't we? Thank you. Shouldn't we
Dean,
just split it
smile
up?
for Chris.
Should we just like split it up into internal and external, like get more accurate results?
It tells you. It tells you both.
Oh, it tells you both.
All right, first question. First, choose a vacation spot.
Oh, you just went
Disney
to one of these
World.
vacation spots. I'm so upset, dude. I'm going to Orlando, and I want to go to Disney World, and my parents said no.
I thought they said yes.
They said yes, but then the tickets were like $800 a person.
I'm going to
For Disney
Santorini.
World? No,
Dude.
tickets are like $150.
No, they're not. Disney
That
World
was a
is
statement.
absurdly expensive.
That was a statement. Baseline tickets are $150. $800 for the VIP tours.
Well, no, I'm not getting the VIP tours. I said drop me off alone. I'll go alone.
All right.
I said Honolulu.
I said Santorini. Pick something to eat for
Santorini.
breakfast. I'm going for avocado toast.
Hey, Davis, can I borrow your phone real quick?
Bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich.
Oh, God bless you. You want to take it together, Davis?
Which MCU origin movie
Okay,
is
okay.
your fave? Obviously,
Uh,
Captain America: The First Avenger.
Ooh, Paris
Black
is
Panther.
nice.
Oh, that is a great movie. Choose someone to fight crime with. Clearly, Samuel L. Jackson. Have you seen Pulp Fiction?
Iron Man's the
Tessa
best.
Thompson.
Iron Man's the best origin movie, right? We can make that a statement.
Okay. Pick a TV
Yeah,
character to save from
yeah.
Thanos' snap. Obviously,
wait, hold
Christina
on.
Yang.
Sorry. So it said we should all go on the same pace. By the way, choose someone to fight crime with. Is that the actor or their character?
The
actor.
The
actor.
actor. Okay, Samuel L. Jackson, obviously.
Thank you.
Pick a TV character to save from Thanos' snap. Ooh.
I bet you was gonna juice Jake from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
11 from Stranger Things.
Intriguing.
haven't seen
oh,
Stranger
can we
Things.
talk about Stranger Things after this quiz?
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
Have you seen it?
That's what I think.
Ugh.
Finally
Alright.
pick an MCU duo. Okay, I'm
So you guys both have to say Bucky and
This
Steve.
is
by the way.
really
I'm
difficult.
Thor, Loki, or Bucky and Steve. I don't
You
know.
guys have to say Bucky and
This
Steve.
is really difficult.
No, that wasn't a quest. That was a statement.
Oh,
you have
okay.
to pick. Yeah. You don't have
Fair
a
enough.
choice. This you brought this upon yourself.
What did you get?
All
Wait,
right,
who'd you pick? Who'd you pick?
for your duo.
Oh, Thor Loki.
Oh, I love Loki.
Wow. All right, I'll go first. On the inside, you're like Captain America. You're cunning, brave, and adventurous. You're someone who often thinks
We got the same results.
You're someone who often thinks about others more than you think about yourself. You want to make this world a better place. And on the outside, you're like Ant-Man. People often perceive you as someone who is outspoken. Your confidence takes you far and often outweighs any fears or doubts you might have.
I got the same results.
What do we got, Dean?
Black Widow and Peggy Carter.
So you're gay?
On the inside, you're Black Widow. You're intuitive, charming, and dedicated. You're
And
someone.
mentally ill.
First off, I want to point out that the questions they asked were like, "What's your favorite breakfast?" And I hated all the options, so I think I went with avocado toast.
Great.
So, you're someone who will go above and beyond what is expected of you, but you often don't take credit for your accomplishments. This is none of this.
This
is
is
me.
wrong.
Dean not taking
I'm
credit for
pretty
his
charming.
accomplishments.
I'm pretty charming. That's where it ends. You prefer to be a quiet,
quiet leader.
quiet leader. And on the outside, you're like Peggy. You never back down from a challenge,
Okay.
and you
That's
always
solid.
charge into danger head on.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, thanks, guys.
Even when it's stupid.
Well, people think
Especially
you're
when it's
quiet
stupid.
and will get the job done.
No one
thinks
you're quiet.
questions asked.
I do think people think you'll get the job done.
Maybe with questions.
A little
I ask a lot of
questions.
questions though. You're someone who will speak up if something is unfair.
If it's unfair to him, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Davis. Are you taking it?
Sure, I'll take it.
You're
Yeah.
gonna read. You got to read the results.
Davis has got to take it.
You know, these quizzes, they tell you a lot about a person.
They really do.
Have you ever taken a U quiz?
What's a U quiz?
Have you never taken the one that's in Russian and it tells you what feeling you are?
It hurt.
What do you mean?
It
It's
hurts
in
your
Russian?
soul if
Like
you get
like
if
a
you don't
Russian
get what you
like
want.
a Russian person who speaks Russian made it, and so the quiz is in Russian. But when you take it online, it does like the auto Google
Translate
translate.
them. Okay.
I have a very serious question.
It hurt me
Mm.
inside.
How many pairs of Crocs do you have?
One.
Why?
One.
You have
Really?
one?
One pair of Crocs. One
I have
bright
one.
pink. One bright pink pair of Crocs.
I don't own Crocs.
Mine are lavender.
I had the same thing he did.
Did you get me too?
We're the same.
Peggy
They're
Carter.
the same.
Black Widow.
This seems like a sexist quiz.
I picked
Switching the sexes.
Bangkok, breakfast, bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay.
Samuel
Whoa,
Jackson.
well, we need to back up there.
Guardians of
Are
the
you
Galaxy.
a Chris Pratt supporter?
No, I just
Chris
think
Pratt's
they're-
funny.
It's a good movie. I will
I
give
just
them
really
it's a
like
good
the
movie.
Guardians
Fine.
of the Galaxy movies. I think they're
I'm
We are
sorry.
Chris Pratt
They're
haters
good.
here.
We are going back to Dean's comment
About what?
about how Chris Pratt's funny.
He is funny.
Oh.
He's hilarious.
No. He's actually a transphobe, so.
He's funny though.
I hope
had
sees
I
this.
had no idea that was true.
Yeah.
I had no idea
He's
that's
like a
true. All I know is that
extremely
he's in
devout
funny
Catholic.
movies.
Who donates to a church who is notoriously transphobic, homophobic, and believes in conversion camps.
Has he
Yeah.
said anything that put him in
Yes.
the media?
Yes.
What's he said?
He's said that he does not support trans people and that they're not real people.
They're not real people. See, something doesn't make sense there.
He could be a Scientologist.
He could be a
I
Scientologist.
have a very serious question.
Is Tom Cruise crazy? Yes.
Yes, that was my question. Do we?
Is he crazy? Yeah.
Absolutely.
He hung off a,
Absolutely.
didn't
Have
he
you
hang
never-
off a plane
Have
in
you
one of his
ever-
movies?
Yes.
That's not why he's crazy.
That's
That's
how
That's not why he's crazy.
Have you never seen that interview of him with Oprah where his eyes just go
No.
completely black and he gets up on a couch and starts jumping around like a crazy
Okay,
person?
what do you think that means? Oh, he's a demon.
He's part of Scientology.
He is a part of Scientology. That's why I thought of it. But do we look past it because, like,
It's
Top
Tom
Gun?
Cruise. Okay, so we look past
I
it
don't know. Do we look?
for
He's
the.
good friends with the guy who started Scientology, which the guy who started Scientology kidnapped his kids.
Oh.
And
Oh.
threatened to kill his wife multiple times.
What?
Oh.
I mean, I have heard about the
Huh.
whole Nicole Kidman getting out of their situation.
Yeah, there's like a Netflix documentary on. It's not Nicole Kidman. Who is
No,
it?
that's Leah Remini.
Leah Remini.
Elaborate, please.
It's
So
about,
Leah
like, she
Remini
was in
has,
Scientology.
She used to be a Scientologist. She has like a 10-part.
Nicole Kidman used to be Scientologist.
No, Nicole Kidman was married to Tom Cruise though, and he tried to get her to become a Scientologist.
Okay.
And there was like a lot of stories about how she like got her kids and herself out of it. But Leah Remini used to be a Scientologist all by her lonesome without Tom Cruise involved, and she has this really, really interesting and informative documentary on Netflix about Scientology that I would recommend to everyone.
Does it put it in some kind of light?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's a really truthful. There's like some like they have.
I mean, like in a positive, negative type. Like what kind of ways? It leaning?
Negative.
Negative light. Okay.
There's no positivity to
It's
Scientology.
Scientology.
Well, it's just that you said that she's a Scientologist
No,
already.
she former. She got out of the church.
She got out
Okay.
of.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
You know what's a really speaking of Netflix documentaries? Have you seen? It's like Eat, Sleep, Pray, and Obey.
Eat, pray, obey.
Eat, Pray, Obey. That was so interesting. This
What's that
guy,
about?
he's like, okay, so you
I'm
know,
behind on my documentaries.
you know how there's like,
The crazy Mormons who
There's-
have like 14 wives.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
there's the Mormons. He's a crazier Mormon, if that's possible.
They
He's-
have their own separate
Okay.
name,
And he has like 70 kids and like 14 wives, and
they're all underage.
they're all underage, and then they're all living in this house. And some of the kids and the wives got out of their family. Now they're telling the story of like growing up with him.
Okay.
And then
That's
he died, and
intense.
his son took over.
Took over for what? The church? Is that
He took all the wives. One of them was his mother, and he married her.
Oh, that's
and
weird.
then he started having sex with her.
Okay, that's weird. Yeah, that's a little weird. It's crazy how some religions just like this more related to Scientology because Mormonism's been around for a long
Yeah.
time.
There is
But-
nothing wrong with
right,
Mormonism.
right, it's been around for a long time.
Normal Mormonism is perfectly fine, but when you go that far,
I agree with David.
It has its cons, as everything does. It's
Black people in the 70s.
Okay, no.
Written in the
I'm
Bible
saying
that
okay, look, they're
what they
they're
do? Wait, what was that?
in the in their like Bible or whatever, like their book, the Book of Mormon.
Mm.
It's like the
On Broadway.
the bad people were turned black, and that's why black people were alive.
Oh,
Changed
okay.
in the 70s. And so
They were
it was built, yeah, they were
in the
built like
70s.
racism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
they,
great.
They also
Okay. They're
they
built on
also
racism.
think that literally their Bible is a golden tablet that they think some crazy dude named Adam or something like dug up in a forest.
Are you saying what, Adam or something?
No,
Like
that
Adam's a
guy was
crazy
real.
name.
And he said that he found these golden
Yeah.
tablets that nobody else could see.
Yeah.
Murder
in-
Among the Mormons.
Yeah, that's
You know
the
what?
documentary
That's
that it's in.
that's kind of religion for you though. It's a lot of hearsay.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Are you religious? Is
No,
is that too
well-
personal? Can we ask that?
Am I religious? I mean, I'm Catholic.
He's going to a Jesus school.
I'm going to a Jesus school. I'm going to Jesuit institution.
Woo.
Yeah,
we
woo,
love
woo,
we
woo.
love the Jesuits.
We love the
though.
Jesuits.
We're not. Well, I'm not the biggest fan of the Catholic Church, but the Jesuits are great.
Mm. Can I preach? No, it's weird how some religions can just pop up and people just follow it, like Scientology.
Yeah.
Well, Scientology was like that's why you see a lot of famous people following
What's that?
Scientology.
More, yeah, it's more of a cult, but they give themselves their religious name, and then you know
Stop.
they get a lot of followers from it.
yeah, like Jonestown. Oh my
It's
God.
kind of like Kendall Jenner.
No cult calls himself a cult.
Yeah.
no.
We're
They're,
the religion
They're a family
of
or they're a group,
Yeah, they're a religion.
but they're never a cult.
right. And it's crazy. You can just kind of start it. How do they get Tom Cruise hooked?
Because that's why you see a lot of celebrities in Scientology because it's like a power hungry group of people.
Yeah,
And
it's about
celebrities
money.
are power hungry.
Okay.
Hey, did anyone
Have
see
you
the-
read about their? Sorry to interrupt. Have you read about their camp or like not their camp? Their base, the Scientology base
No.
is like it's a military-esque building.
Oh.
And if you're a member of Scientology, there's hundreds of people that are in this building that they don't let out, and it's literally just like a camp, pretty much. Like you work all day and then pray to whatever. I need to read into Scientology more because
Yeah,
it's like
what do
probably
they pray
ridiculous.
to?
I don't know what they pray to. I don't know if they have some
They
god.
have a god.
Do they have a god? You definitely know more about this than I do.
Their
Davis.
god is not science.
Is Davis secretly a Scientologist?
No, because I watched the South Park. And
You get my info from South
That's
Park.
where you get your Scientology
No,
knowledge
fair
from.
enough. Honestly, it's kind of like
they're good.
it's hard to blow it out of proportion more than it is. So South Park probably does just fine. But like they have the members in this building and they can't leave, and then they pretty much just work all day and then go to bed for 7 hours and then wake up and do
This
it again
sounds like
every
the
day.
Kool-Aid incident at Jonestown.
What the hell is
Kool-Aid
Kool-Aid
incident. What is
incident?
that?
Okay, have you ever heard the phrase "Don't drink the Kool-Aid"?
Yeah.
That
No.
that originally comes from
Oh.
Jonestown because Jonestown was this
Right.
massive cult
Mm.
run by this dude, and he moved all of these people to what was it, like Guyana or something, and like created like a whole town in Guyana. And then the government was finally coming to like save all of these people,
Mm.
and he had done practice ritual suicides where he made Kool-Aid,
Right.
which actually it's technically Flavor Aid. Kool-Aid didn't exist then. But
Right.
and he spiked it with cyanide, and he literally like
That was the biggest mass
Yeah.
suicide in history, right?
the pictures are horrifying.
I have
Why
read
are
about
you
that.
looking up pictures of this?
We're not looking at pictures of this.
We're not
She is.
now, but you know how true crime.
So do they have a god, David?
Scientology.
So, do you want to read the?
Yeah, I'll take a look.
Let's see what we
All
got.
right,
I'll
let's
take a
see.
peek.
See what we got. All right, beliefs and practices, or should I just go to doctrine?
Do beliefs and practices.
Yeah, that'll do better. Oh, so that's the weird thing with Scientology is it's supposed to combine a little bit of science into it.
They're so secretive.
Well, aren't there the Christian Scientists too? And aren't they like a real religion?
So it says Scientologist
They're the crazier version
cosmology
of Christian
is,
Scientists.
however, at odds with modern science, which with claims of memories going back 76 trillion years, much longer than the age of the universe.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me see.
So they call themselves Scientologists, but they don't believe in science.
They
I guess
believe
so.
in. They don't believe in modern
yes,
science.
that's right.
They believe in their own science. They have their own science.
It's kind of like a do your
Intriguing.
research situation to an extreme, you know.
But they also like you can't know a lot about the Scientology church until
You're
join
in it.
Like there's so much you don't know.
Like there's this part of the Leah Remini
she's
documentary.
gonna be killed, by the way.
It says the core of
She would've been
science.
killed by now.
It says the core of science. Scientology.
It's too obvious. They're waiting.
Teaching lies in the belief that each human has a reactive mind that responds to life's traumas, clouding the analytic mind and keeping us from experiencing reality.
So they think we're living in a
That's intense.
simulation.
Pretty much. It sounds like they think that there's a lot more going on and we can't see it due to trauma. And I guess they're trying to alleviate that trauma.
What trauma?
Oh, they're trying to
Like the U.S. government.
they're trying to discover sources of this trauma, believing that re-experiencing it neutralizes it.
So they're just
Oh, that's terrifying. Yeah.
traumatizing
They're pretty
people.
much it sounds like they're
for free.
traumatizing people.
Speaking of U.S. government, you want to hear something
That
funny?
is so weird, David.
They overturned Roe v. Wade, guys. Not funny, but
No, but this is something to do with that. This woman was driving in the carpool lane and she was pregnant.
oh, I saw
And
this.
Oh,
she
I
is
heard about
suing
this.
the people saying that
She's
she.
in Texas.
and I'm like, yeah, if the government says that fetus is a baby, you have passengers.
No, also in Texas, like specifically, life begins at conception. So
So
Right.
that's a
She technically-
passenger.
that's a passenger.
I mean, it seems
I
like
don't
an
believe
extreme
that.
just so you can
That's
go
a
in
lie.
the car. It seems like
Listen,
an extreme so you can go in the carpool lane. But
If you, yes, but if you take away my rights, I am,
Coming for
you
you.
might as well use the
Literally.
loopholes.
Yeah.
Somebody else brought up that it should that healthcare should cover it too. Although that's a private thing, it's not state run or
I
anything,
don't
so
know.
it's
Healthcare
different.
in
But
America
still,
is its own issue.
Yeah.
Literally.
I read about that. That's really funny. And use the loophole.
See that somebody mailed their uterus to the Supreme Court?
Queen.
No, see that's a little like they got it.
Get a
They
hysterectomy.
No,
got
never
it.
mind. Don't explain it.
A
I mean-
hysterectomy, you just take your uterus out.
I mean,
Okay.
I don't see that whole thing is because the word hysterectomy, the beginning of it comes from hysteria because they thought that women, when they were hysteric, which is
Mm.
the word that they used to use for when they thought women were mentally ill and they just didn't want to do anything about it.
Fair enough.
They just removed their uteruses.
Yeah, it's a little. It's kind of like lobotomy.
Uteri.
It's kind of like lobotomy. Lobotomy
Yeah.
doesn't do anything.
Phineas
It
Gage.
just makes you incapable of living.
Speaking of lobotomy, don't ask how I got here. This
What?
has nothing to do with lobotomy. What is your guys' favorite movie?
What?
What? What does that have to do with the lobotomy?
Because that made me think of the movie.
I thought you were gonna say something about
um,
like former presidents and the.
One we saw in English,
Yeah, what's it called?
with the one flew over the cuckoo's
Oh,
nest.
it's such a
Oh,
good
that's
movie.
a great movie.
What's it called?
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
I've
It's a
never-
great
never
movie
heard of
and
that.
it's a great book.
What's it about?
This guy,
What's up?
you
Is it
have
good?
to watch it.
You'd enjoy it, Dean.
You'd enjoy
I think
it.
I'd like it.
This guy goes to like an insane asylum.
Huh. It's kind of like
it an
the Hannibal
insane
Lecter movie. That Silence of the Lamb. That thing.
Oh, I love that
Silence of the
movie.
Lambs.
Never
All right,
seen
guys,
that
what's
either.
your favorite?
Continue- yeah, keep
Give me
going.
like top 5, but it doesn't have to be like 5 order, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like top 5 favorite movies. Dean, I want to hear from you first because I feel like it's gonna be good.
Top
The
five
Wolf of
favorite
Wall
movies.
Street's gonna be on there.
No, I don't like that movie actually.
Really?
Nicole loves it.
No, yeah, that's right.
Nicole
she-
Rower? Of course she does.
Nicole hates that movie. You kidding me? That's a good question. Leena, go. You have a list.
All
already,
right,
can
I
tell.
have Harry Potter, Prisoner of Azkaban. That's got to be up there. I'd say.
Do you like the Half-Blood Prince? I
All right,
love that.
so
That's my favorite Harry Potter movie.
I love the book. I don't think they did. Well, first of all, we could get me on a whole rant about all of Harry Potter.
No.
But what I will say is, in the books, Harry has so much more personality, so much more sass, and they take that away in the movies.
Make him look like a prick.
Yeah, like
No, I take that back. They don't make him look like a prick. They make him look pathetic.
yeah, when he's like,
Really powerful.
and yeah.
Oh.
No,
Yeah.
I mean they make him look powerful, but I just think like they take away his personality. Like he's like a sassy little boy, because he is in real life.
I hate the way you said that.
So
He's
did
a
I.
sassy
That
little
was
boy.
Davis is dying. Davis couldn't take it anymore.
He is a child.
Describing it.
There were other words you could have used.
He's a sassy kid. Okay,
Sassy little boy.
Sassy.
a lad.
So you know
right.
Shakespeare, the Shakespeare's language choices sometimes, just like die, you egg.
Hey guys, can we go see Mr. Boaz and Shakespeare on the Green?
Yeah,
It
that's
is
this weekend,
free.
right?
Yeah, why not?
I thought it was last weekend. I thought it was.
No, it's the
end of yesterday.
14th to the 20th, isn't it?
I think so. I want to see. I miss Mr. Boaz.
We all miss Mr. Boaz.
You
I
never had him.
I never had
No, I
Mr. Boaz
didn't.
either.
You didn't have Mr. Boaz.
No, but he was my sophomore study hall proctor.
That's yeah. I never had him for anything. No study halls, no anything. He was cool though. He gave me a copy of his book.
I didn't get one of those. Miss Mang
Well, I
gave me a
asked for
book.
it. I had to ask for it. But
He gave it to
it was good. I
Abuela.
liked it. For
All
to
right.
who?
My Abuela. You don't know Abuela?
It sounded like
You're
you said
Will.
Will.
I thought you said Will Abbott. and
Yeah,
I
it
was
sounded like you
I
said
don't think
Will.
it's like there's no shot Will would read a book.
Okay, I have no idea.
Dude, he could watch this podcast.
That's fine. Well, in fact, I hope he does.
Stop. That's like the kid in my orientation group that I told you about. There was this kid in my orientation group at
Right,
BC,
yeah.
and I'm not gonna name names. I mean, he lives in Canada anyway, so he's probably not gonna see this. But he.
Oh no, we're trying to expand our viewership.
I was just gonna say Dean's going famous.
And he
This is what's gonna
literally-
kickstart it.
He told us that he had
Canada.
never read a book.
Real quick, I'd rather not be famous only in Canada.
What? Why not? Canada's
Davis, do you
the
want to be?
best.
Do you want to be famous? Famous Canadian?
They kill seals there.
They do kill seals.
Justin Trudeau's.
All right,
not as
every
great
country
as he
does something
says.
bad. We don't have to focus on that right now.
Nobody
All
does
right,
it.
tell me
Go
about
back
this.
to my
Tell me about this
original
illiterate
question.
child. Is this still on?
Yeah.
Tell me about the illiterate child.
He didn't
Okay.
read a book. That's literally the whole
He-
story.
He's
read the
coming.
Bible.
He's coming to be. Yeah. This is the kicker. This is the kicker. Okay, so he's coming to BC to play soccer, and he's from Canada. And we're playing this game where you all
Must be
stand in a
nice.
circle, and someone's in the middle, and they say something like, "Oh, if you're wearing jewelry," and then anyone who's wearing jewelry in the circle has to swap places with somebody else. And so somebody went in the middle of the circle, and they couldn't think of anything to say, so they said, "If you've ever read a book," and all of us moved except for this one kid. And we all just stopped where we were standing. We all looked at him and we were like, "Are you joking? You've never read a book?" And he was like, seriously thought about it too. And he was like,
No.
"No, like I don't think I've ever read a book." And I was like, "Are you stupid?"
No, he just hasn't read a book.
He was
yeah,
like,
that's Leena for you.
Yep.
No. Everybody else was thinking it too. We were all laughing.
Yeah, Leena says what everyone's saying. Can we go back to my original question of movies? I'm really intrigued.
No,
by
but
this.
I have to get to the punchline of this joke first.
Yeah.
So then later that night,
Hasty.
Later that night, he cuts off our entire conversation. He goes, wait, guys. I have read a book. And we were like, okay. Like, what book? He goes, the Bible. And we're all sitting there like,
You see, that doesn't make me laugh. It
Jesus.
just makes me sad.
I know.
We're going to school with him.
Yeah, that kind of makes me upset too because BC was a school I was told I wasn't getting into, and this kid who has never read a
well,
book.
he's going there for soccer. He's a goalie. So I was like, you better be a damn good goalie if you haven't read a book.
Oh my god, I'm going to Orlando to see the soccer game. Mason Mount's playing.
I know. He plays for Chelsea.
Yeah, but like
so
they don't always play in the summer league.
They usually don't play in summer league. Most sports.
I don't follow football.
A lot of my favorite players are playing, but then like a player I hate, fucking.
That was a bad word. Everybody, we're getting demonetized.
I didn't say it.
I wrote this was not for kids, so it's okay.
That should be in the intro.
Not,
Not for-
affiliated
not
with
for
King's
kids.
School.
Okay. So all your players are playing in soccer?
Yeah, but then this guy I hate is playing. I don't know why I hate
Name
him.
names.
Timo Werner. Why do I hate him?
Who?
I don't know.
What's his name?
Werner. Now,
His last name is Vernon.
Timo
name-
Werner.
His name's Timo.
Yeah, he's German. How do you think you spell Werner?
Oh.
W.
Werner.
Yep. All right.
Werner.
Lena,
I'm German.
fast. Top 5 movies.
I just don't know. Other than
The Departed, Shawshank Redemption, Silence of the Lambs.
Shawshank Redemption is up there, man.
The Departed, Shawshank Redemption, Silence of the Lambs, Inception,
The internship.
and this one is gonna
the intern
gonna
is a
get everyone
great
going.
Movie, and
No, the
so is
internship.
Dirty
Internship.
Dancing.
There it is. There it is. Mamma Mia.
Do not disrespect Mamma Mia.
Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Okay, The Martian with
Okay.
Matt Damon. That's a really good movie.
You know who's in that?
Dave. Have you guys seen Dave?
Sebastian Stan.
Have you seen Dave?
No.
No.
Okay, came out in like I think it was the 90s, maybe the 80s. It's a movie about a guy who's pretty much a president doppelganger. He looks just like the president, and they bring him in to be a body double for one day, and the president has a heart attack and dies. So they're like, instead of trying to find a new president, they just
You're
make
the president.
What
they
about
just
the vice
make this guy the
president?
But so that's the whole thing. The vice president is like off, disgraced, and doing something else. So they literally just put him.
What about like the next in line?
I don't know.
There
No,
are
they,
18 in line for the presidency.
no, I know. So the situation was like they really hate the vice president because he's like a good guy and he wants to like do the right thing. and the,
Sounds like
Sounds like the
America.
US
but the
government.
president's office or his cabinet doesn't want him because he's gonna like do the right thing.
Because they want to corrupt.
So
dude.
instead, they try to put Dave in as a figurehead, essentially, so that they can keep doing whatever they wanted to do without having to like bring someone else. in.
makes me think of that movie that Mr. G showed us in A Push.
It's just like that movie, actually. It reminds me a lot of that movie.
What
Although, I think it's way better, actually.
Mr. G showed us this movie about this dude.
I think it's called Newsroom.
I don't know. Oh, I was thinking about the Chauncey Gardner movie.
Yeah, I think it's called Newsroom.
Oh, that was the same movie?
Oh wait, was it? No, my bad. We watched 2 movies.
And it's about
I don't know what that
this
one's called.
guy, and he like he runs into this lady who's really rich, and he pretends that his name is Chauncey Gardner.
Well, he doesn't pretend. He's like incapable of
Yeah,
talking to people because he's lived in his house his whole life.
Yeah.
It's
just
so he just kind of goes with
everything that ensues. It's very interesting.
because he likes to garden. He's like,
it's so funny.
I am Gardner, and they're like, Gardner, what's your first name? Chauncey.
It's the funniest, stupidest movie ever.
I thought it was a great movie.
No, it was
I
terrible.
thought it was funny, but no, Dave's my favorite movie of all time. That's my favorite movie.
Interesting.
Gotta watch that movie.
Like seriously?
I'm serious. I love that movie.
Is it like fun? It has to be funny, right?
Oh, it's a funny movie. It's like, I don't know. You have to watch it. It's hard to describe. It's
Oh,
it's
Call
a
Me
funny
by
movie.
Your Name. How did I forget that bad boy?
Movie night, Dave? Anyone?
Have you guys seen The Fallout
Of course.
on HBO?
Yeah.
It's great, right?
No.
Okay, well, you're just in love with Jenna Ortega.
Jenna Ortega's, yeah, of course, but like still, it was good.
I,
It was way better than I thought it'd be. It's like an HBO movie, you know?
okay, fine. It was better than I thought it would be. I don't know if it was great.
What shows are you guys currently watching?
All American.
Yep.
I don't know why.
I'm currently watching NCIS.
Is that also one of those shows where it's like you just get addicted to it? You can't stop watching.
Have you never seen NCIS?
No,
Have you never seen Leroy Jethro Gibbs?
No.
Have you never seen Anthony DeNozo?
Who names their child Leroy?
DeNovo.
Leroy Gibbs.
DeNozo. Anthony DeNozo can say hello to me any day.
No, I mean All American's like good, but it's not.
Are you on season 1?
great.
Are you on season 1?
Yeah, like episode 10.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
It's sad.
fine. It's just-
It gets really sad.
I mean, it's already getting pretty sad. I mean, just people making bad decisions, which
That's
is
every
like,
show ever.
yeah, every show ever.
The funniest thing from it is like, oh my god, what's the main character's name? What's his
Spencer?
name? Spencer. He's like, I don't want no handouts. He like says that every
He
episode.
says it all the time. He says it all the time.
You know he's British in real life?
Who?
The actor.
Spencer's British? I don't buy that for a second.
You know what? Mariana and I were talking about this after we saw Thor. Have you ever seen Christian Bale in a movie where he actually gets to be British?
No, there's a reason for that. It's because British accents are not great.
What? I'm sorry, what?
A lot of people like British accents. I think Australia is where
love
it's at.
British accents.
Australia is where it's
Yo,
at.
did you see Tom Hiddleston at
Davis,
Wimbledon?
agree with me here.
Did I see Tom
Australian?
Hiddleston in Wimbledon?
You hate the British? He's just
You hate the
blatantly-
British accent?
No, he just hates the British.
Oh yeah, no.
My
F-
boyfriend hates
F
the British.
F the British.
No, I like the Australian accent a lot.
Yeah, I love
Um,
Chris Hemsworth. What are you watching?
I'm gonna show that he's a British.
Are we
he
out
has
of
an
time?
accent.
I think we're running.
No, he knows that he's British.
Are you watching an interview right now?
I'm gonna show you this interview. I'm gonna show it to you.
We're at
What?
well, we're actually out of time now, so
Just
this
listen.
is the end of our interview. No. And of course, his name's Daniel. All right, never
His
mind.
name's Daniel?
His name's
Daniel Ezra.
All right, thank you, Leena and Mariana, for coming. I don't think we accomplished much, but I felt pretty good. So.
Actually, I enjoyed this.
This was fun.
Did you
I
have a
don't
good
think
time?
we didn't talk about anything that we said we were going to talk about, really.
Marvel. for
How
2 minutes.
Scientology got into this conversation is
No one knows.
beyond
That was actually
me.
my favorite part. I love talking about Scientology.
Yeah, Davis,
I
thank you
too
for
like
educating
talking
us,
about
Davis.
cults and stuff.
Giving me the info. South Park. Thank y'all for
Love
coming.
South
Wave
Park.
to the cameras. Wave to because you're never coming back. Wait.
Season 2, I'll be back.
Do we do seasons now?
There's
We'll do
seasons?
All
Do
right. I'm playing the outro. Ready? Ready, y'all?